Blackstone Audio presents Daisy's Back in Town by Rachel Gibson. This book is read by Kathleen Early. Dedication. This book is dedicated to the original Tyrannosaurus Tex, Mary Reed, who is my inspiration for all things Texas. Chapter 1. Heat waves drifted across the concrete as the 63 Thunderbird slid from the shadow of the garage. Her big V8 and Holly 2-barrels purred like a satisfied woman, all warm and sexy and throaty. The hot Texas sun made 100 little bursts of light within her wire wheels, slid along the chrome fins, and poured over the glistening black paint. The owner watched as she rolled toward him, and he smiled in appreciation. Several months ago, the sports roadster had been little more than a home for mice. Now fully restored to her former glory, she was dazzling. A reminder of a time when Detroit had been more interested in cracking 60 in 8 seconds than miles per gallon, safety features, or where to put the cup holder. Jackson Lamott Parrish sat within the red leather interior of the big T-Bird, one wrist hanging over the red steering wheel. The light caught in his thick brown hair, and fine lines creased the corners of his green eyes as he lowered his lids against the blinding sun. He revved the big engine one last time, took his hand from the steering wheel, and shoved her into park. He swung the door open, and the sole of his cowboy boot hit the pavement. In one smooth motion, he stood, and the owner of the restored roadster stepped forward and handed him a check. Jack glanced at it, noted that all the zeros were in the right places, then folded it in half. He slipped it into the breast pocket of his white dress shirt. "Enjoy," he said, then turned and walked into the shop. He moved past a 1970 Cuda 446, its huge Hemi engine suspended from a cherry picker. Over the sounds of air compressors and power tools, Jack's younger brother, Billy, called out to a mechanic beneath a '59 Dodge Custom Royal Lancer. The space just vacated by the T-Bird would be filled the next day with a 1954 Corvette. The sports classic had been found in a dilapidated garage in Southern California, and Jack had flown out 3 days ago.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?